Hello, people. Welcome in, guys. Um, I wanted to give you a whatever comes out reading. Well, what you need to know right now, important messages. So, what the most important messages are that you guys need to know. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit into your story. Leave it for someone else to claim. Um, Also, roles can be reversed. Energy is energy. So sometimes I don't know if it's you or if it's the other person because this is general. Um, we're going to start, of course, with Aries. And I'm going to just get some important messages from my love oracle cards. Sometimes it's not just about love that comes up, so we'll see what pops out. Okay. Aries. You have, give me a second, I'm sorry. I have I always forget to put this timer on. Okay, you have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. So there's someone that has you on their mind. They're wanting to actually reach out to you to let you know how they feel. You may have already possibly received this message, but it is something here. I feel like this person is wanting to heal because it has healing heart, healing from a heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So this may be someone reaching out to you to try to let you know how they feel about you, or someone that's wanting to rekindle the connection or just heal the connection in some way, shape, or form. So you are on someone's mind, Aries. Now, what are the important messages for Aries at this time? What are the important messages for Aries? All right, you have Two of Cups in the reverse and you have the Hanged Man. So, I guess this is pretty accurate. You have someone here that I feel like you guys are not, you either aren't seeing eye to eye, you're not together anymore. And what we have here is this person is like waiting by their phone. So I feel like whoever this person is, they have been contemplating on whether or not they should reach out to you. For some of you, they may actually be trying to see if they can catch like any type of invitation from you. Like if you, I don't know, if you have social media and they're able to see that, or if you have to communicate with this person, because some of you you have to communicate with them because of other ties that you have, i.e. children. And so they'll try to, it's like this person is trying to observe you to see like when is the opportunity for them to be able to come in and try to connect with you. So you have that going on. um Ooh, okay, we had a card just pop up. You have Seven of Wands here, and you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like, okay, I got two messages from this. So one is love related and one is just about your actual goals. Love related, for some of you, you might be dealing with a person who is keeping their options open. And you probably just need to be aware of that, because if you've like told this person that you want to be exclusive, or if they have told you that they're exclusive, I still feel like this person isn't sure about what they're wanting. And so they're keeping their options open. I.e., they're not keeping anyone away. And if they need to kind of go over boundaries, that might be a boundary, a deal breaker for you. Um, but this person, they haven't made a choice. Now, if it's not love related and this is something that you're working to attain, as soon as you decide to cross over a boundary that you have yourself made for yourself, whether it be something that is a realistic boundary or something that is like a boundary out of fear, um, once you have open yourself up to other possibilities instead of staying in your bubble, you actually will have other opportunities pour in for you, like doors start to open. So I just want to make you guys aware of that. You have the Hermit here and you have the Fool card in the reverse. I feel like you're needing to slow down on something. Yep, because I got the king of, not the king, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Don't run into this situation. You need to take a moment. There's something that you need to be very cautious about. I'm not necessarily talking about this previous thing I was talking about. This is something completely different. But then again, it could be that, but I think it's going to be general for everybody. However, there's a situation that you don't have all the facts, and you need to stop yourself before running into the fire, because I feel like once I don't know, there's something else that you need to see before you jump into it. Okay, Aries? All right. All right, let's see. Last little message here. You got Page of Wands in the reverse, and you have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Something that you get a second chance at, or it's like it's unfinished business. It might feel like it's unfinished business to you. It's something that you may have started and stopped. You didn't spend as much time as you should have maybe on it. This could be a project. This could be a person. It's going to be different for everybody. You have the World in the reverse, which is reflecting that you get a second chance at this, and this time you get to master whatever it is. So if it's the relationship, you get to put more effort into it, and that person gets to put more effort into it. If it's a job, you get to show your mastery on it. If it's just you, if it's taking care of you, you get to truly hone in on that determination and dedication, and make it like an actual habit that you don't fall off from. But I feel like there's something that you started and stopped. You get a second chance at that. All right, let's go on to Taurus, please. All right, Taurus. Oh. What is the energy for you? I need to change the banner, I know. All right. All right, first card you get is the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. You know, I had just did y'all's, and you'll see it tomorrow. I had just did y'all's week ahead reading, and it was talking about that, about a breakup. So I do apologize if you guys have been, going through a breakup. And it goes straight into, look, grow and transform your life. It goes straight into date, meet someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. So even though something is closing up, there's something else that is out there for you. And this is just kind of like the messages that you need to know in regards to, like, is there another person out there for you? Yes. That's not a question. I don't think we're all gonna like end up dying alone or anything like that. I do feel like there is somebody for everybody. All right. You have Four of Wands here, and you have the Ace of Swords. Temperance. Okay. This is something that you've been wanting for a while. I mean, it could very well be just having a successful relationship, but this could also be just, well, yeah, I kind of feel like it is having a successful relationship. And it feels like you may start to get to this point to where you're feeling very impatient, because it's like, when is this good person supposed to come? All right. And they're coming. It's interesting because your read right now and the read that I did earlier for you for next week are kind of harping on the same thing. So I'm gonna say that y'all's like situation may be pouring in from now to next week, and maybe just this month. But it feels like for the ones who have been wanting someone to come into their lives, because not everybody wants a relationship, but for the ones that do, some sort of partnership, I feel like you're getting that. I feel like you're very, very close. You're in the energy because it just keeps honing in on this. Like, yes, you went through all these things, but now you have a second chance at this love. You have the Lovers here in the reverse, and you have the Five of Cups in the reverse as well. For some of you, you may have been in this indecisive energy of whether or not you wanted to, well, I feel like it's more so of like going back and forth on what it is that you want for your life. And possibly the reason why you were doing this is because of things that have happened in the past. However, I do feel like what is going to, because remember, you have the Grim Reaper, grow and transform your life. I feel like you guys are going through a transformation where you're starting to become much more clear as far as with what you are wanting for your life. And less caring about what has happened in the past. Like you're letting go of the past, which is clearing the way for something new. All right, you have Page of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. What is that about? The Hermit. Something here that you've contemplated in the past, or you could be contemplating this now, but you have this Hermit here, and with the Hermit you see that he has this lantern. He can't see what his path is in front of him, but he is trusting in himself. He is listening to his intuition, and he's thinking. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of introspection, a lot of like alone time, but he's allowing that lantern to shine the way, and trusting in that. I feel like a lot of you have done this, and the end result of that is no longer caring about this path that at one point you really wanted. At one point you were very excited about. You're in this I don't know, this energy of releasing the extra baggage. And so continuing to do that, like I said, and I'm going to keep on saying it, this allows other shit to come into your life. And that's what we want. We don't want you to be bogged down by things that don't matter. You have the Seven of Wands, you have the Justice card here. Okay, side note, some of you may have, or you need to go to therapy. There's like a third party energy here that's helping you to attain healthy boundaries for yourself. But you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Justice card that is screaming to me healthy boundaries. Definitely giving the vibe of a mediator, not necessarily like couples counseling, but I feel like just a therapist or a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever it is that you need, someone to talk it out so that way you're able to see a little bit clearer. But I feel like for a lot of you, your boundaries are healthy and you're honestly standing on business. Last but not least, you have the Two of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all are going to attain something that's so amazing, you're going to actually feel crazy. Like it's going to okay, just make sure that whatever it is that you get here, Ten of Pentacles, this could be a relationship, this could be money, that you don't let everything else go to shit because you are just so like engulfed in this. But I do feel like you guys have something that's amazing that's coming, and some stuff might suffer because you're paying more attention to this thing. Now, the second message that I got, completely different. Some of y'all may have family chaos that's going on, and so you just need to be aware of that. All right, let's go on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Let's see. All right, you got keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Oh, hopefully you're not dealing with a player or somebody that's stringing you along, but we're going to see. You also have girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Shit. These kind of go hand in hand with each other. But we'll see what's going on. Just be careful of people who try to use you, try to woo you and make it seem like whatever it is that they're doing is like, don't try to get them, or don't try to let them get you on board for something that you don't want to do. Okay? Because I'm getting that vibe from those two cards there. All right, what's going on with Gemini? What are the important messages for Gemini? Okay, you got Knight of Sword here, followed by the World card. Oh shit. Okay. Well, you do got somebody different that comes along, that comes your way, that you are getting to know. But I feel like this person is going to try to move things fast. It does kind of get on to there, because it's not necessarily saying like this person is a narcissist or anything like that, but I feel like it's whirlwind. It's moving very quickly. You have the Knight of Swords here with that of Wands. Notice that that girl has the guy's hand and she's pulling him along, right? So it's like trying to get somebody to go along with what you want them to do. So you have that energy around you. Like I said, this is somebody, I feel like this is something that's different. This is something that is new. This is a new person. I don't think you know this person. If you do know this person, you haven't known them for very long. But just be aware of that, because I do feel like there is something that's moving very quickly for you. All right, you got Hermit and you got Page of Wands as well. So same kind of thing with Taurus. I feel like there's, except it's a little bit different. I feel like there is something here that you have been thinking about heavily and kind of dissecting it. It's something that didn't, like, as quickly as it started, it stopped. Now, for others of you, you are in hermit mode because you almost have like a I don't know what the, like a creative block, because I was going to say writer's block. Like it's a creative block. And so you may find that solitude helps you with being able to create or think of ideas if you are a creator. Um, let's see what else. All right, you have Nine of Wands in the reverse. All right, followed by the Five of Swords. This is such an interesting read because it keeps talking about someone here that's within your energy. They want to rush. They want you to trust them, but they're playing games. They're playing mind games. So you have someone here that wants to play a game with you. I'm assuming to get something from it. You just need to be careful with that. Especially if somebody is like, oh, you can trust me. 9 times out of 10, if somebody is blatantly having to tell you that you can trust them, you can't trust them. Or if they're harping on the fact of you trusting them, like, I don't know, it's something about that. But I feel like there's someone in your energy that's trying to get you when you're in a vulnerable state. So, all right, you got 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. I just keep hearing back to the drawing board. There's something that you may give up or something that you feel like is a loss. You're just going to let it go, and then try your luck at something else with that Wheel of Fortune that's there. Even if, 10 of Pentacles can sometimes mean that you've lost everything. I mean, I'm hoping that all of you Geminis have not lost everything, but if you have, I feel like this is saying that your luck is changing. The luck is on your side. It's going into your favor. All right. You have Page of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Chariot in the reverse. I feel like there's somebody here that you may end up not talking to anymore. You're not going to allow, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. You're just going to, yeah. You're going to let it be a missed opportunity. I feel like whoever this person is, you're recognizing that they have issues. Like their energy is very chaotic, or their life is very chaotic. You're making a decision not to really pursue that and to just stay to yourself. Person could possibly have Cancer in their chart. They don't have to, but that's what's coming up. Oops. Speaking of Cancer, I think I moved them all the way down the list. Okay, here we go. Okay, Cancer. All right, what's going on for Cancer? What's going on for you? All right, you got Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So, and then Kiss, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving, affection, falling in love. Okay. So these two kind of contradict each other, because on the one hand, it's something that it's like you're not getting what you receive or what you need to receive. Or you have to move on to be able to get that. Unconditional, I mean, kisses, it's all about you receiving exactly that. So I'm hoping that for some of you, the ones that did not receive something from from one situation is now receiving something from another. But we're going to take a look and see what's going on here. All right, you got Page of Pentacles here and you got the Ten of Pentacles. So I think that's what it is exactly. It looks like there's somebody that you may be meeting new. And when you meet this person, you get to know them. You feel like, oh my God, they check every fucking box that I want. Like you feel like this person is the complete package, that they have it all. You can see yourself having a family with this person. So I feel like this is somebody that you're very excited to get to know. You value them, and you're, you guys are growing a foundation over time. You got the High Priestess here in the reverse, and you got the Ace of Cups. Holy shit. Somebody's going to tell you that they love you. Or they'll just say, hey, there's a love offer. Whether it's I love you or I want to be with you. It's going to be something along the lines of heartfelt emotions. But they're not going to keep this a secret. It is going to be something that is expressed outwardly. So like I said, this could very well be that the ship has sailed, that boat has sailed with someone else, and then now you're getting the things that you need from this new person. Give me more here for Cancer. Woo. You're being stalked, Cancer. You know what? It's not a Cancer or a Scorpio read if somebody isn't stalking you. Okay? Because you have the Page of Cups, nope, the Page of Swords here. So there is someone that's here that's kind of keeping their eye on you. They're watching you and collecting information. Right now, I don't feel like they're creating any type of conflict with you. They don't want to be in conflict with you. But I have this here. Now, for some of you, this could be the actual person that has emotions for you. Maybe they're trying to study you, learn you, so that way they can make your life easier. For others of you, though, I feel like there's some ex of yours or somebody that's trying to like collect information but isn't quite making themselves known just yet. Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay, hold on. Ten of Cups. Sun. This is somebody you cut out of your life. So the person that you cut out of your life, that you completely removed, they're the ones that are watching you. Okay? Probably watching you live your best life, because then we have the Ten of Cups and the Sun. These are both of the happiest cards in the deck. So I feel like this person is like watching you live out the life that at one point you thought you were going to have with them. By the way, you guys either have Leo in your chart, or it's possible that the person, like your new person, has Leo. All right, you have Page of Cups here, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I just love y'all's reading. Your reading is nice. Eight of Cups. There's something that you've gone through that it's like you're surprised that you finally have it back. You have Page of Cups here and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So there's some sort of nice little pleasant surprise that you're receiving. And the energy that is surrounding you is the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that's very secure, very stable in yourself, very nurturing, very kind, isn't overly emotional. I feel like this came out for y'all's Cancer read for next week too. Coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. I know what you're surprised about. Somebody wants to come and apologize to you. You're actually very surprised. And I feel like you handle it very well. I don't feel like you feel triggered at all. But there is somebody who's wanting to fess up. They're wanting to come towards you and tell you the truth about things. So you have some sort of confession that's here. Possibly the person that's been stalking you. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, it just feels like a guilty energy. All right, let's go on to Leo. All right, Leo. What's going on for you, Leo? Okay, you got Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. All right, we're going to see what exactly that's about here shortly. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happy. Yours might be very similar to Cancer's, where it's like you ended something, you separated yourself from that, and then you went into something better. For you, it's healthier choices. Let's see. What are Leo's important messages? You got the Judgment card here. You got the Tower. Yeah, you get a second chance after a Tower moment. Okay. You get another chance at romance. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same person, but this is reflecting that you feel alive again. You feel a spark again, but you had to, at one point, you had to have this Tower moment happen. You needed things that, I mean, shit, there was stuff that needed to die. You needed to stop. Look, you needed to stop patterns and you needed to make healthy choices. And that's what you did. So you stopped something here. There was a Tower moment. And then you were able to pick yourself back up, and for some of you, get out there. And it could be, being passionate about your damn self. It doesn't have to be another person, but it does look like you get a second chance at feeling that excitement and happiness once more. Ooh. You got Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. I feel like somebody didn't want to let you go. Like, yes, you are their missed opportunity, but they also are not necessarily accepting that. I feel like they reject it. They reject the thought that they could never get back with you. You have the Lovers in the reverse, and you have the Magician. There's some sort of character here that may have tried to manipulate you to get you to not think clearly. Yeah, Five of Cups in the reverse, because they could tell that you were over it. Is this going to be about an ex? Probably. Because they could tell that you were over it. But this is just to confirm, yes, they were trying to play mind games with you. They were trying to manipulate you and tug at your heart in order to get you to stay. What other important messages does Leo need to know? My ear is itching. Jeez. Okay. You have the Chariot here, followed by the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, this is about you. I feel like there's something here that you're needing to do in order to progress to the next level, to like level up. You have the Chariot here, which is reflecting that movement, that continuous progression upward. However, it's something that you have some sort of block that is not allowing you to do what it is that you need to do. Now, interesting enough, I feel like you're the block. I feel like you're not living in your Leo. Not everybody, just some of you. In certain situations, it's like you're not shining as brightly as you should. For some of you, this might be like, okay, this might be that you still feel like you need to work towards mastery. Like it may be a particular situation to where it's like, I don't want to shine too much right now because I need to, y'all got perfection issues just like Virgo, but it's like, I need to just make this perfect before I show it because I need to show them that I'm the best. You are the best. But the problem is that even if you don't have mastery, you still need to be able to present yourself and shine your light. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of major transformation within your life. And it is going to, like, you have this initiation that's happening for you, that you won't have any option but to be your most authentic Leo self. So please make sure that in moments that you have an opportunity to be who you are and let people see who that is, do it. All right, Virgo. It must be that time of year where it's about to be the fall. I start getting silly ass allergies because it makes no sense as to why my ear is itching. Anyway, happy birthday, Virgo. All right, let's see. Ooh, Virgo, you have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I love it. Let's see what else. Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity. Let me see. Force, honor, protection, power. This gives me like Ace of Swords vibes. Okay, so clarity, partnership, union, protection, power. Let's see. What's going on for Virgo at this time? What are the most important messages that they need? What do they need to know right now? I'll take them. All right. Look at this. Can't make this shit up. All right. There's something here that you're claiming victory over. It's something that in the past it hasn't been successful to grow into something more. But you are about to have a huge success in something that's going to grow and mature into something beautiful, especially that Empress that's there. That's also a level up here. There's a level up in some way, shape, or form. Give me more for Virgo. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Judgment card. I was thinking, like, I could feel you get another opportunity at love. Like, shit has sucked, right? But you're about to get another opportunity at love. Like, it's not over. Now, for some of you, this could be another opportunity with somebody that you've dealt with. For others, this could just be generally like for somebody new. Like, don't give up hope on love. It's coming to you. You'll have it just like everyone else. What did I just say? I'm telling you, there's a relationship coming, Virgo. You got Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is my relationship card. This is no longer single energy. Let me see. Magician in the reverse, and you have the Tower. In the past position, yes, things have not worked out, and the people that you've dealt with just didn't have what it took in order to make things work. And so because of that, you've had tower moments. You've had to allow things to fall apart because those things were not meant to stick around. They were there for lessons to get you prepared. Yeah, there's something that's about to be exposed to you. You have the moon card here in the reverse. More than likely, this eclipse is bringing in certain energies, certain revelations. I mean, we see that here. Revelation. And what I feel like it's also doing is clearing the path for you, because it's giving this energy of I am over the past and I am not allowing anything to really be in conflict with my personal goals, with what I want. So you guys are, I knew it. I was just waiting for this fucking card to come out. You have the Hierophant here. You guys are leveling up. And I said it earlier, I'm going to say it again. There is some sort of level up here, whether it is work related or love related. I feel like it's more so love related, but you know, it's like the dust has finally settled. being able to think and see clearly. And there's someone here coming for you. For you, babe. All right, you got Six of Cups here in the reverse, and you have the Three of Wands in the reverse. What is this about? Ten of Wands. You know, there's somebody watching you. They're keeping to themselves right now, but they're very anxious with waiting. And I don't feel like they have a plan. They don't have a plan coming back around to you. You have Six of Cups that's here. Whoever it is, I don't feel like whenever, like, okay, for example, if they were like to text you, hey Virgo, what's up? You're not gonna be happy about it, whoever it is. I feel like whoever this person is, you don't like your thoughts of this person is not positive. You have negative, like if you ever get nostalgic, you have negative thoughts about them, because it's more so of a burden than anything. So if, for example, this person does reach out to you, although I don't see them reaching out. Well, I don't know. They're like teeter-tottering, to be honest with you. I, I don't see them reaching out right now. I feel like there's a lot of them trying to figure things out, but also getting antsy about it. You have Queen of Swords in the reverse. So I know one thing. This person doesn't want to feel like they don't have access to you, but if they do try to reach out, just remember, like, that feeling that you initially get, if it ain't happiness and not like relief as in, oh, they finally came back, but like sweet memories of this person, block them if you haven't already. All right, let's go on to Libra. All right, Libra. Okay, you have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Oof. So there's something sexual going on. Let's see. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. Now, I know this has third party interference. I mean, it's giving different examples of what this could possibly be. So that way it's not just one thing. So I wouldn't too much take that one to heart. We're gonna dive in to see exactly what energy is surrounding you as a whole anyway. So, all right, what are the important messages that Libra needs to know? Okay, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Justice card. There may be something here to where I feel like there's an imbalance, possibly with another individual that you're dealing with, but there's an imbalance that's here. You have that Justice in the reverse, that's you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That is usually when somebody like has a very strong codependent type of nature to them, or they're creating a codependent, misaligned connection with you. Give me more on this. You have the Lover. So yeah, I do feel like this does have something to do with love matters. This is somebody that has chosen you or you chose them. Could possibly be a Gemini. You also have Libra with that Justice card that's there. But this does have to pertain to love. I feel, and you know, it almost feels like you guys like engulfing each other, drowning within each other. I mean, it could definitely be this, that seduction. But you have someone here that it's just it needs to be balanced more, because it can get to the point to where it is toxic. Give me more here. All right, you have Six of Cups in the reverse and you have the Page of Cups. I don't think you thought, either you or this other person did not think that you would feel this way. It almost felt like the feelings were not mutual. However, then all of a sudden there's emotion that come into play. This is like not anticipating having emotions for someone. Probably thinking it was going to be something light. All right, give me more important messages for Libra. It doesn't have to be that situation. You have the Seven of Swords here in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you need to forgive yourself. There's something about forgiveness. Initially, I felt like somebody needs to apologize, but I feel like it's to you. I feel like you need to forgive you. And this could be a multitude of things, but it could be feeling guilty about a certain situation, but forgiving yourself allows you to, remove any blockages there, especially if there's anything that's surrounding guilt about a situation. You have the Temperance in the reverse and the Sun card. There's a feeling of like impatience to start something new, impatience to have a new start, impatience to just walk away from the old and go into the new. You have this impatience that's there, but it's like there's something that keeps making you feel like you need to fall back on taking care of things within yourself. And that way you're much more aligned and you can allow this new thing to come in when it's divinely supposed to. You have the Tower in the reverse here and you have the Chariot. For some of you, you dodged a bullet by moving on. And what actually happened here is once you moved on, because you didn't take the wrong road, and I don't know what this is about, whether it be a relationship or a job that you were at or friends, whatever, but you dodged a bullet by moving on. For some of you, you dodged a bullet by moving, physical moving. You have that here. So just know you did the right thing for yourself. Hell, maybe some of you are feeling guilty because you moved. And maybe you had to leave some people behind. It could be a multitude of things. You have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, followed by the Five of Swords in the reverse as well. Be weary of those who try to confuse you. Like, I feel like you're not allowing this to happen. You're not allowing the mind games. You have the Five of Swords in the reverse, but it does feel like someone here, it's bad news bears. Bad news. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Seven of Cups. Like their thing that they do is confuse people, and that's how they get their way. I used to have a friend that used to say, confuse them until you convince them. So you might have somebody like that around you. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. All right, the energy for Scorpio. I just want to go ahead and clear the energy on those. Okay, the energy for Scorpio. Oh, those just kicked right on out. Kind of just want to do this. Energy for Scorpio. Ooh, that one came out. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. The thing that can help you can also hurt you. All right, let's see. What else? I'm trying to see whatever pops out. Okay. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happy. Hopefully you're not self-sabotaging. Hopefully you're rebuilding. I'm praying that is what the message is for you. Just keep in mind, like I said, the thing that could help you could also hurt you. And it's your mindset. Just make sure that you're continuing to make healthy choices. My nose is itching. All right. That's the last shuffle because it already got shuffled and I forgot. All right. Let's see. We have Four of Swords in the reverse and we have the Ace of Wands. There's a new fiery start that you have here. Some sort of new beginning. It's very exciting. So exciting that you're probably not resting. I have like a restless energy about you, to where I feel like you're pouring into whatever this thing is. You got 333 on the clock. It's like you're pouring into this thing, and it's making you a bit restless. Just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. You have the World in the reverse in the Hierophant here. I feel like someone, there's either a situation, or this is somebody who feels like they have unfinished business with you. That unfinished business is to make things official. So they're feeling like um they want to progress with you, and they're very impatient. They're wanting to move very quickly, whoever this person is. You got Sag, you got Cancer, you got Taurus, you got the fixed signs. All right. You have Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have the Hermit. Yeah, there's somebody that's trying to come back around. They want to be included into your life. You got Virgo there too. All right. Oh, you have Four of Cups here in the reverse. And the Page of Wands. This is somebody who, I'm hearing, don't take not taking no for an answer. This is someone who's going to keep pushing it, because you guys are, whatever you are. You have the Page of Wands that's here in the reverse, which is reflecting a stop in some way, shape, or form. You weren't able to continue on. It stopped. But you have the Four of Cups here in the reverse as well, which is reflecting that desire to try to get you at any means possible. All right, Seven of Wands here, and you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's something that's continuous that you're going to have to make sure you have your boundaries up. Like putting your foot down. No means no. I don't know if it's that situation, but it is something that you're going to have to exercise your boundaries. Page of Cups, the Death card. Someone expresses sentiments to you. I just feel like I need to tell you they haven't changed. You got Scorpio that's there. It's just whenever they do, I feel like whoever says this it like makes you feel uncomfortable. It could make you feel uncomfortable. Remember, healthy choices are your boundaries as well. Okay, Ace of Swords here in the reverse. And the Three of Wands. I feel like there's a situation you're not seeing clearly, simply because either you're rushing or someone's trying to rush you. So make sure that you're taking your time, because you haven't seen all that you need to see. It's like it's moving entirely too fast. You got Nine of Cups here, and you have the Eight of Cups. You have happiness after walking away, after a difficulty, feeling you know what, you had to walk away from something that was like the cups were empty, the cups were broken. You had to move on. This may have been something that you did not want to do, but for the sake of your mental health and taking care of yourself, once again, healthy choices, it's going to keep coming up. You have the Nine of Cups here, which is someone who feels fulfilled within themselves. This is taking care of yourself. This is pampering yourself. This is also being very proud of yourself and feeling accomplished. So I feel like at one point you may have been, well, I don't want to say struggling, but there may have been something that you had to pick up the pieces, and you did. And so now we see, this week you might truly be seeing just like how much you have arose. How much you've leveled up by taking care of yourself. Eight of Swords with the Three of Swords. For some of you, try not to overthink the reason as to why things didn't work out, even though it hurt. And maybe this is past energy, because it very well could be. But for those of you that it's not past energy, just try not to overthink situations that just didn't work out. It didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. All right, you got Eight of Pentacles here, and you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is not adding up. It's like you have mastery in a maybe a subject or like some sort of craft. You have mastery in it. However, I feel like you're not getting your fair share, or you're not getting the recognition you deserve. I don't know. It's something to where I don't feel like I feel like you're putting in lots of time, lots of effort. You're perfecting something here, while it almost makes me feel like, because there's a misalignment, it almost makes me feel like you're being either taken advantage of, or you're being kind of brushed off. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Strength card. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like you have this mastery level. Okay, the best way that I can describe this is like you are a great team leader, but your company will not invest in making you a manager. And so instead, they just use your team leader skills, but they don't level you up. So it's like they hold you back. You have the strength card that's here. So it's like they're strong arming you. They're not allowing you to move on, and they're not upskilling you. They're not allowing you to learn and to grow. I know that was like a one-off thing, but you just, check into that. All right, let's get on to Sagittarius, please. All right, Sag. Sag. All right, we have the Snake. And we have Paradise. So the Snake and Paradise. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So someone trying to get what you got. Watch out for that. You have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Hopefully it's not trying to get your man or your woman, but let's see what's going on. Give me clarification for those cards real quick so we can move on to whatever else comes out. All right, you got Empress in the reverse. You got Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Whose energy is that? I'll tell you one thing. Luck is definitely on your side. I see you progressing. You have the Chariot, you have the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups here. Okay? And so I see that luck is on your side. You're progressing. People love you. They gravitate towards you. But there is something here to where it's like someone wants to see you fail. Someone does not want to see you rise. So you are dealing with someone, or maybe you're not dealing with them directly, but there is someone or something that feels like you are competition. They don't like the attention that you get. All right, you got Magician here, and you have the Five of Cups. Next week, I see the energy of you not really dwelling on too much of anything. I feel like you're making shit happen. You're manifesting. You're actually putting forth effort to rise above whatever has happened to you in the past. Like whoever is trying to make problems or trouble with you, they're not successful. You have Temperance in the reverse, and you have the Nine of Cups. Well, I will say this, though. I will say this. Just make sure whatever it is that you are achieving, that you don't get too big-headed. And the only reason why I say this is because I have the Temperance in the reverse and I have the Nine of Cups. So this is where the alignment is not really there, where it's like too much of something, because Temperance is all about balance, but when it's in the reverse, it's not balanced. Nine of Cups is like, I feel like you're gonna be so good at something, or luck is gonna be so good for you that you might start, feeling yourself a little bit too much. Just make sure that you are staying in a place of gratitude. Okay? Don't get big head, big head. Oh no. Hold on. Shoot. Give me more for Sag. All right, you got King of Wands here with the, I'm telling you, your luck is on your side. Some sort of opportunity is coming in and you seize the moment. You take advantage of that. And it actually puts the spotlight on you in a positive way, where people are applauding you. They're trying to see what is Sagittarius doing. And they know just how good you are. Hence, and I'm going to go back to it again. Just make sure that you're not like, not too boastful. Just be grateful. You have the Queen of Wands here in the reverse, and you have the King of Pentacles. Be weary of someone who, I feel like there's somebody who likes to throw rocks and then hide their hand. With this Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is someone who I feel like they're not showing you all of who they are, and they're making it see, and they're way too into you, or they're way too into what you're doing. So just whoever that person is, weed their asses out. That could be the snake. You have the Eight of Wands here in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse. There may be someone that you decide to disconnect from and no longer speak to. What's the reason behind that? Five of Swords in the reverse, because you're not going to play games with them anymore. There may be somebody who tried to play mind games with you, and you're shutting that down completely and just distancing, detaching, disassociating yourself with this person. All right. Capricorn. All right. You got the snake as well. And then you got healing heart. So very much like Sag, maybe some of you are cuspers, but you have competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So you have snake, and we'll see if that comes up. But there may be somebody that you need to kind of weed out with who you deal with on a regular basis, or maybe somebody you need to stop talking to at work. You have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So some of you are just kind of going through that healing stage as well. Just mending that heart. All right. So important messages for Capricorn. Let's see. All right, you have the Seven of Swords here in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's someone who wants to come clean to you about a certain situation, and it could be the snake. However, I also feel like there's confusion around it as well. Yeah, because they're really okay. So it's a few different things. They're really not sure how this is going to land with you. Number one. Number two, they're not really sure how to express it, because I feel like there's like layers to it for some reason. And so they're trying to find a way. They're sorting through confusion, but I do have somebody here who feels very guilty about something that happened to you, and they're wanting to own it. They're wanting to own up to it. Could be somebody that has Aries in their chart. They don't have to. I just have the Emperor here. That's them wanting to own up to it. All right, you have Six of Pentacles here in the reverse, and you have the Fool card. Interesting, because when I looked at this, I heard non-for-profit. I don't even know if y'all would do anything like that. However, there's something that you guys want to take a leap of faith on with little to no support. Now, that could be support as in little to no money to do it, or like you're just not supported by others, like you're just going to be doing it on your own. It's something that you feel like it's it's self-fulfilling, whatever this thing is. You want to take a leap of faith towards it. It is something that makes you feel good to do. That could be why I heard non-profit, non-for-profit. But yeah, I see you guys wanting to take a leap of faith on that and just do it. And you know what's, yeah, you're not going to hold yourself back. I feel like there's fear that is surrounding whatever this thing is that you want to take a leap of faith on solely on your own without any support. Because it's a passion of yours. So there's some sort of passion that you have that probably is not a normal thing that you would do, or maybe people would not think that it's a norm for you. But I feel like your heart is leading you to do so. All right, give me more for Capricorn for this. That could be a relationship too. That could be a person, like a person that you're interested in, that other people don't support you dating, but you're going to do it anyway. All right, you have King of Cups here, followed by the Hierophant. It could be a relationship for some of y'all. That message came to me before I even pulled. So I have this King of Cups, this Hierophant. Some of y'all may end up in a relationship, possibly with a Taurus. You have that King of Cups, that's water, but it's somebody that is very emotionally intelligent, emotionally grounded, mature, and they want something traditional like you would. Funny thing, I also got they may be older than you. And that could be the whole controversy as well. Lord. All right, what else for Capricorn? All right, you have Six of Wands here, and you have the King of Wands in the reverse. Why the King of Wands in the reverse? Overthinking it. Yeah, and that other card was like over emotions or just feeling okay. You have a lot of attention coming your way, but for some reason you don't want it. You have the Six of Wands here. There's something about it that like it makes you overthink entirely too much. But there's attention that's coming your way. The weird part about it is I feel like honestly, I feel like you don't want people looking at you. I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. It's like, I don't want people knowing that I did that. And almost trying to dim your light because you're overthinking this. It's honestly in your head, but I feel like you're getting attention for something that you do or that you did. I don't think it's bad. I just think I don't know. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and Temperance. There may have been a missed opportunity or something that you would consider a missed opportunity with that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, but I feel like it wasn't the right time. I feel like divine timing. So that actually makes, yeah, and look, you had blocks. There was certain blocks that kept you from being able to do this. And this was spirit doing this because it needed certain things in order for the universe to want you to take this opportunity. And I do feel like it had something to do with alignment of, well, you and the situation, but also like just, did the universe really want you to take that opportunity? Was that going to be the right opportunity for you? Like it's a bunch of things. It makes me want to say you may see it as a missed opportunity, but the universe is saying that's a blessing that it didn't happen. All right, Aquarius. All right, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. All right. And then we have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Hmm. You know, it's interesting because it almost makes me feel like there's financial choices that you made that has led to the growth and security of your well-being, both materials and emotional. So it's almost like saying you're on the right path. Continue doing what you're doing because it is growing. It's growing for you. All right, let's see. Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man. As you sit back, you're going to see that opportunities are knocking at your door. You're going to be presented with a bunch of stuff. But it's like you're in this energy of surrender. Like you're just allowing things to come to you. You're just chilling. You're just waiting for it to happen for you. You have the Knight of Swords that's here with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Why? Okay. You may hear about either, okay, so random. You may hear about travel plans being delayed. You may also hear about certain yeah, there's something that is being delayed. Oh, hopefully this isn't like incoming money because I have that Six of Pentacles in the reverse along with that Eight of Wands in the reverse. So it's like a delay in something, but you get some sort of communication that comes in. Hmm. Is that in relation to what I just said? Okay. For the information that like when you hear, oh, there's a delay, I'm not going to say that you feel like someone's trying to, well, no, it is kind of like you feel like someone's trying to do you wrong in some sort of way, or like they're trying to keep you out of the know. You have Page of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like the feeling of saying, you know, somebody has the information, they don't want to tell me, they want to keep me out of the circle. But I feel like this is more so something that's just going on in your head. I don't actually feel like someone is trying to cause a conflict. So just try not to overthink whatever the message is that you receive about that delay. All right, you have Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have the High Priestess in the reverse. Hmm. I feel like somebody comes towards you to let you know about something that they're struggling with. Now, this isn't, I'm not, I almost feel like this is somebody saying, oh, I'm struggling with money, or oh, I can't handle all of, I don't know. It's weird because it makes me feel like they're trying to guilt trip you by their emotional chaos, like the things that they're not able to balance. It's a weird emotion, but I feel like someone is coming to you to tell you something that um it's not normal that people tell others, but it's almost like they're doing it to gain sympathy and hoping that you will lend a hand. It's like it's in hopes that you give them something. However, I feel like this well, make sure that you exert those boundaries. You don't need to go over boundaries for anybody that, you know, especially if it is a boundary. Because I feel like it is. I feel like it's I don't know, it's weird. It's like they want you to do something for them. So that's why they're telling you. It's not like just in passing or like somebody just like expressing to you for you to just listen. But you may have to stand your ground. You have the Empress in the reverse and you have the King of Wands in the reverse. There's something that you really like. You're going to have to walk away from something here. It could be a relationship, but it could also be, it's something that you care about a lot, that you put in a lot of time and effort into growing with the Empress in the reverse, but it's like you couldn't do it anymore. Now, I don't know if this person, like the situation wasn't meeting you halfway and it was like you just exerting all of your energy. However, it's something that it pains you because you didn't want to do it, but you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to walk away. You have to make healthier choices. Yeah. You have to guard yourself, guard your emotional state, your emotional stability. So this is definitely about you making sure that you're taking care of yourself. All right, Pisces. I'm losing my voice. Did not want to bend. Pisces. Oop. All right, karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving you. Jeez Louise. I feel like this is the energy that's been around you. Like you learning lessons, letting go, and loving yourself. That has been the ongoing theme. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So I really honestly feel like this is all about your healing journey, about the things that you have gone through, and about rebuilding from, rubble, nothing. And not saying that you like were nothing, but you know what I'm saying? Like rebuilding after things come crumbling down. All right, give me more on messages that Pisces need to know. Important messages. What's going on? I'll take it. Okay, Page of Swords. Oh, you got somebody unstable spying on you. Ugh, but they're gonna come towards you and say something. I mean, they're being quiet now, but this is somebody that you and y'all's foundation is nothing. It's very rocky. I do feel like this person wants to come towards you, but right now they're just kind of spying on you, seeing what you're doing and collecting information. Justice. Someone's trying to gather up the strength to make things right. You got Libra and Leo. What else does Pisces need to know? All right, Chariot in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Why? The Six of Swords in the reverse. Five of Cups. So, someone misses you. They're mourning you. They're mourning the loss. They're wanting to come back around to you with that Six of Swords in the reverse. I swear to God, this is like such a repetitive theme for you guys. For some of you, I mean, they're coming at different times. So I'm assuming that the reason why it keeps on is because you just have people trickle in and that lesson is still needing to be handled. I don't feel like you're going to take the bait, though. I have that Chariot in the reverse. You got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is something that it's like, okay. It doesn't really, you know that there's no longevity in it. So it's not even a point in entertaining it at all. All right, you got Hanged Man in the reverse and you have the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, your perspective changes in relation to, well, I mean, relationships, what you want, who you want, if you even want one. For some of you, it's going to be many different things, or what you're even attracted to, that could even change. But there's like an aha moment that kind of changes everything for you, Pisces. I'll take it. You have 9 of Cups here, so I think you guys are doing a pretty good job with taking care of yourself, making sure that you're pouring back into yourself. For some of you, I don't know why I need to tell you to get a book, do your bath, get a book, and just lounge and read. Somebody loves books. All right, you got 2 of Swords here, and you got the 3 of Cups. Someone really wants you to acknowledge them. They're wanting to reunite with you. They're wanting you to accept them, except they still have devil energy. They still have very, I mean, shitty energy, to say the best way that I can say it. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but they're like dying for you to like acknowledge them and try to reunite again with them. Even if it's just to like communicate, whoever this person is. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Cups. I still feel like this person is, they're hiding who they are. This is someone who's wearing a mask. What you don't see is that, you know, Knight of Cups to me in the reverse could be playboy, playgirl. They still got their options wide the fuck open, and there's still people that they're dealing with. You know, it's also that they just fucking play games. They're very unserious. So, you know, 3 of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Lovers in the reverse. See what I'm talking about? Lovers in the reverse. Still very indecisive, but wanting to rush into things without a plan. So just keep that in mind in case that person does come around. For that person, you also have Gemini. Okay, yeah, Gemini. Okay. All right, people. That is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, you guys, take care.